This morning, after a shower, getting dressed and the school run, I came home and took myself back to bed for a little while to eat my breakfast. I've been giving myself a really hard time and I just wanted to be gentle with myself. I made it to my office. It was cold, so I put the heater on and emptied my bag of all my notebooks. Then I was ready to start writing my morning pages. This is something I've been doing every day since the end of December. I created a video recently all about my experience of writing morning pages, which I'll link below if you're interested. The camera was moving around here because one of my dogs came to say hello with her tail wagging against the tripod. Once I'd finished my morning pages, I read and took notes from chapter 3 of The Artist's Way, which is due in about a week and a half. I'm trying not to leave it all until the last minute this time. This chapter is called Recovering a Sense of Power and touches on the topics of anger and synchronicity and dealing with criticism, something I particularly need. I really like to take my time with my note taking so I can fully absorb Julia's words. I find if I just straight out copy it, I'm not really taking it all in, but if I do it on a post-it and then glue it into my journal and add a bit of washi tape, then I'm thinking about the power of her words far more. In black ink there, I have written down that Julia talks about coincidences in our creativity, like answered prayers, and these deliver us back to our own hand, or in other words, you asked for it. Now that you've got it, what are you going to do with it? And I'm just writing in red. I don't know if I can recall this happening to me, these coincidences. But maybe it's because I'm brushing them off and not seeing them as a coincidence. I'm not too sure, so I'm going to keep more of an eye out. But I've also written in red, have I not spotted these coincidences because I'm too afraid to ask for what I want in my creativity in case it's given to me, which felt very deep. Now, normally I do my planning for the week on a Monday morning, first thing, and then plan every day, first thing. But Morning Pages has really thrown out my routine, so I'm only just getting to this task now. Speaking of Morning Pages, I remember that I have already recorded, edited and uploaded a video as a journal with me video, so I hastily take a thumbnail picture to go with it and send it live, which is why you have 2 videos from me today. My main task for today, however, besides recording and editing and uploading this video that you're watching right now, was to write a Substack article. So that's what I'm doing here. I then took a lunch break and now I'm returning back to my desk. This is the working title for my Substack article. It then went on to be called something else. This article was inspired by chapter 2 of The Artist's Way, which is all about recovering a sense of identity, and it talks about poisonous playmates and crazy makers, people that we surround ourselves with that can actually sabotage our creative mindset. And then I returned to writing out the article. I've actually written this one directly into Substack. Normally I would write it out in longhand in my journal first, or I would use Scrivener to write it in, but this one has gone straight into Substack. And then I use the obligatory candle to set the scene for a nice photo, and in this instance I simply recorded it and pressed the little white button on my iPhone to create a still shot, which I then edited and have used for my Substack article. And now all that's left to do is to send it live. This is for my paid subscribers only, as it's just far too vulnerable to just go out there on the internet, and I reserve all my really vulnerable pieces for behind the paywall. And it's called Toxic Friendships and Their Impact on Your Creative Mindset. And for the past hour and a half, I have been recording the voiceover for this video and sewing it all together so that you see it as it is. I just need to add some music to go over the top, and then we're all done. I can upload, create the thumbnail, and send it live. Thank you very much for watching.